In the previous class, we have discussed about the external genitalia of the female, and we also discussed about the mammary gland, a structure of mammary gland and the features of the mammary gland. Okay, and in this class, I am going to talk about the gametogenesis process. Okay, gametogenesis. What is gametogenesis? It is also one of the reproductive event. It is also one of the reproductive event, and here it is a process of formation of gametes. Here, this is the process of formation of gametes. Either a female they can produce the female gamete, and the males they can produce the male gamete, and this process is called as gametogenesis process. Okay, what is gametogenesis? The process of formation of gametes in the gonads is called as gametogenesis process, and this gametogenesis it includes two types. Okay, there are two types of gametogenesis are there. One is spermatogenesis and another one is oogenesis. Okay, spermatogenesis and the oogenesis. What is spermatogenesis and what is oogenesis? What is spermatogenesis and what is oogenesis, and what is the differences between spermatogenesis and the oogenesis? Now we are going to discuss about that topic. Okay, first we shall study what is spermatogenesis. Okay, in this class I am going to explain spermatogenesis process. Spermatogenesis. Okay, this is the question as very important fact. 5 mark question. Explain the process of spermatogenesis with the schematic representation. With the schematic representation. Okay, very important for the examination point of view. Okay, and here now tell me, what is spermatogenesis? The process of formation of sperms. Okay, the process of formation of sperms in the seminiferous tubules of the testes. Seminiferous tubules of the testes is called as spermatogenesis process. Okay, what is spermatogenesis? The process of formation of sperms in the seminiferous tubules of the testes is called as spermatogenesis. Okay, and here the spermatogenesis, it is a process which helps in the production of female gamete called as sperms. Okay, and how the sperms will be produced inside the male reproductive system? I told in the definition, it is a process of formation of sperms in the seminiferous tubules of the testes, right? And here, how the production of sperms which is going to take place inside the male reproductive system? And here the answer is now, and here you already know about the structure of testes. A testes can be divided into number of lobules, and each lobule they can consist of seminiferous tubules, right? And those seminiferous tubules, it consists of two types of cells. Two types of cells. One is spermatogonial cells and another one is Sertoli cells. Okay, the Germanian epithelial cells are the spermatogonial. The Germanian epithelial cells are the sperm mother cells. They can develop into a sperm, and the Sertoli cells which can give nourishment for the developing embryo. Okay, and in this process, these are the processes which are going to take place during the time of spermatogenesis. Okay, in the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system, it consists of a pair of testes, and inside the testes it divides into number of testicular lobules, and each lobule which consists of seminiferous tubule, and the seminiferous tubule it consists of two types of cells. One is germanium epithelial cell and the Sertoli cells. Okay, and here now I am going to explain the germanium epithelial cells. Okay, and this is the germanium epithelial cell, and this is the germanium epithelial cell, and this germanium epithelial cell which can give rise to sperm mother cells, or the sperm mother cells, it is diploid in nature. The germanium epithelial cells which consist of sperm mother cells, and these sperm mother cells they can undergo. Here see, this is the germanium germinal epithelial cells, germinal epithelial cells, they can undergo mitotic process. They can undergo mitotic process and mitotic cell division. They can give rise to sperm mother cells. Sperm mother cells are spermatogonium. Spermatogonium. And these spermatogonium, they can continuously, they can undergo mitosis process. They can give rise to a many number of spermatogonia. Okay, the germinal epithelium cells, it can undergo mitosis. They can give rise to sperm mother cells, and these cells they can undergo continuously, or they can divide continuously to form a many spermatogonium mother cells. Okay, and these are also diploid in nature. Diploid means it consists of two sets of chromosomes. And after that, this spermatogonial cells, they can undergo meiosis process. They can undergo which process? They can undergo which process? Meiosis process, and they can give rise to a primary spermatocyte. Okay, they can give rise to a primary spermatocyte. Okay, and now I clear you here. During the time of spermatogenesis, or during the time of production of sperms, the spermatogenesis, it is going to take place in a three phases. One is multiplication phase, and growth phase, and maturation phase. Okay, and the first stage is called as multiplication phase. In this time, or in this phase, the sperms, they can going to multiply. They are going to divide. And here next is growth phase. Okay, in the growth phase, the growth of spermatocytes are going to take place, and in the maturation phase, the growing spermatogonium cells, they can undergo maturation for the ejaculation from the penis region. Okay, like that, there are spermatogenesis. It includes three phases. In that, first is multiplication phase. In that, the diploid germinal epithelium, it undergoes mitotic process. They can give rise to a sperm mother cells, and those they can undergo mitosis process, and they can give rise to a many number of spermatogonia. And these spermatogonia, they can increases in their size. Okay, this is the spermatogonia, and this spermatogonia, they can increases in their size. Here in the growth phase, this spermatogonium, they can increases in their size, and due to the accumulation of nutritive material in the cytoplasm, and they are ready to undergo meiosis process, and finally they can develop into a primary spermatocyte. And here the many number of spermatogonias are produced, and these spermatogonias, they can undergo meiosis process. They can undergo which process? Meiosis process, and finally they can utilize the due to the accumulation of nutritive material inside the cytoplasm, they can utilize it, and they can increases in their size, and finally they can develop into a diploid primary spermatocyte. They can develop into a primary spermatocyte and having 46 number of chromosomes. 46 number of chromosomes. And after that, in the last phase, in the maturation phase, here in the maturation phase, the primary spermatocyte, here this primary spermatocyte, it can undergo a first meiotic division. It can undergo first meiotic division that can give rise to a 2. It can give rise to a 2 haploid secondary spermatocyte. 2 haploid secondary spermatocyte. Here, see, haploid means a single set of chromosomes. Only 23 number of chromosomes are present. Only 23 number of chromosomes are present. So that's why it is mentioned as a n number. Okay. And after that, the secondary spermatocytes, they can undergo meiosis process, and finally they can produce the 4 haploid spermatids. 4 haploid spermatids. These are the spermatids. Okay, the secondary spermatocyte, it can undergoes meiosis process and finally they can give rise to a 4 haploid spermatids. And the spermatids, these spermatids, they can undergoes metamorphosis, or they can undergoes further metamorphosis to convert into a sperm or spermatozoa, and this process is called as spermiogenesis. Spermiogenesis. What is spermiogenesis? The process of undergoing further metamorphosis, the process of secondary spermatocytes, or the process of transfer of spermatids into sperms. Okay, the process of metamorphosis of spermatids into sperms is called as spermiogenesis process. Okay, and after that, after the spermiogenesis, the spermate, they embedded inside the Sertoli cells, and finally they released from the seminiferous tubule by the process called as spermiation. What is spermiation means here? These are the sperms. And these sperms, they can embedded inside the seminiferous tubules. During the time of ejaculation, and these spermates, they are released from the seminiferous tubule. Okay, after the spermiogenesis process, the head become embedded in the Sertoli cells, and from the Sertoli cells, they are released from the seminiferous tubule by the process called as spermiation. And that time these sperms are ejaculated with the semen. Inside the semen, it consists of a sperm, and during the time of ejaculation, these sperms are ejaculated from the penis region, and they can entering into the female reproductive tract. Once again, I repeat you, what is spermatogenesis? The process of formation of sperm from the seminiferous tubules of the testes is called as spermatogenesis. The spermatogenesis process includes 3 phases: multiplication phase, growth phase, and the maturation phase. And in the multiplication phase, the sperm mother cells, they can undergo mitosis process. They can give rise to a many number of spermatogonia, and those spermatogonia cells, they can undergo meiosis process. They can develop into a primary spermatocyte, and those primary spermatocyte, they can undergo a first meiotic division. They can give rise to a secondary haploid spermatocyte. And these secondary spermatocytes, they can undergo a second meiotic division. They can give rise to a spermatids. Okay, and the process of the development of spermatids into sperms is called as spermiogenesis process. And after the spermiogenesis process, the spermiation will going to take place. What is spermiation? The process of release of spermates from the Sertoli cells to the released from the seminiferous tubules by the process called as spermiation. Okay, like that the sperms are produced, and this process of formation of sperms is called as spermatogenesis process. Okay, the transformation or differentiation of spermatids into a